All right, guys, so here we go. The last time we started this thing, there was so much grease and sludge on top of the valve, not the valve covers, but it was leaking from the valve cover onto the exhaust manifold, and there was smoke everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to clean this up a bit. I'm gonna take the valve covers off. I'm gonna take the exhaust manifolds off, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean and degrease those and change the gaskets, and hopefully this thing doesn't smoke as much. All right, guys, so we got some gloves in there covering the exhaust holes up, and we're just gonna come through with a wire brush and try to get off any thick grease, and then we'll come back, hit it with some parts cleaner, clean this up pretty good. All right, guys, so we got the exhaust manifolds off. I got the openings plugged up with some rags and gloves. Got the spark plugs on, and we wire brushed this. It's coming out pretty good. A lot of that grease came off. We're gonna keep moving forward, we're gonna pull off the spark plug wires and stuff up here, try to get the intake manifold cleaned off as well. I've already taken off the bolts on the bottom and broke these ones free. And this thing should just pop right off now. Got that water pump, and I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape all of this loose grease off. Try to get this area as clean as possible before we spray some degreaser on it, and then we'll go ahead and pressure wash it. All right, guys, so we're letting that degreaser sit, and you can already see it going to work. We're gonna let this thing sit for about 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and pressure clean it off. Alright guys, so we got this thing all cleaned up. A little bit of elbow grease with a wire brush, some degreaser and pressure cleaner, and this thing looks way better. You know, we're gonna continue to wipe it down a little bit more, get any spots that we might have missed, but for the most part this thing looks good. Alright guys, so we're just going to scuff all of this up. Try to give the paint something to stick to. It's not going to be perfect, but should be a lot better than it was. And we're just cleaning this off and we'll wipe it down when we're done. Alright guys, so here we go. We got some of the tape off, got a little more to take off, but this thing is looking good. Now, I went with black because the bottom of the engine was already painted black. The intake manifold was blue, but the rest was black, and I was thinking to go with blue, but I didn't want to, you know, have the bottom looking different. So right now, if you look at under the engine, it's all black, so looks pretty good. But we're gonna clean off some more parts, and I'm gonna clean them off and install some new parts. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that. All right guys, so we're just putting this water pump in. I already got everything situated. Got thread sealant, got the gaskets on, and we're just gonna go ahead and get these on. Get the top two in. Alright guys, so this engine is painted up, looking good, and now I'm going to install the valve covers. Now, I went to Max Beating Rods and picked up these aluminum valve covers, and these things look great. They are from Max Beating Rods, they're TIG welded, they're aluminum, and here's why I need them. So, my stock valve cover, I don't know what's going on, but either the rocker arm or the valve spring is touching inside, and you know, we can't have that. So these these Max Speeding Rods valve covers are about an inch taller than the factory ones, so that should take out any problems we have as far as the valve spring touching the valve cover. So these are an inch taller, and it's going to help out with us having a little bit more clearance. So super excited about these. Big shout out to Max Speeding Rods for sending these out. All right guys, so we got these valve covers flipped upside down, and I'm gonna go ahead and just run some silicone, some black RTV on them. Gonna kind of get it everywhere. And then we're going to take our valve cover gasket and sit it on here. We're going to match it up through the holes, and we're just going to let this sit here for a while and start to get tacky. Well, it's already tacky, but we're going to let it dry up a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and put it on the engine. We're just going to come through and place them on here. Just like that. There we go, that one's in. This one's in. We don't need to tighten it down because we still need to put these ones in. All right guys, so we got all these bolts in, and right now we're just going to tighten them down. Do one by one. These don't need to be super tight. We'll let that gasket set up a little more. The silicone, we'll let it set up a little more, and then we'll come back and tighten them down some more. All right guys, so we're gonna put this last one in. Try to line the bolt holes up first. All right guys, so I got both of these Max Speeding Rods valve covers on. Super excited about it, guys. This engine is starting to look a lot better. Now I don't know if I'm going to leave this one turned this way. I might turn it around depending on what air cleaner I run. You know, if I run the factory air cleaner, there's a hose that runs to it. If I don't, if I get like a 15-inch air cleaner with the filter on it, I don't need to do that. I can just I could put the breather on right here, but we'll see what we're gonna do there. We're gonna keep moving forward and getting a little bit more done little by little. So super excited about this. These things look great. All right guys, so we cleaned the engine up, painted it. Here's the old carburetor. This is a Quadrajet from Max Speeding Rods, and they sent me out. This is a Max Speeding Rods 1406 carburetor. I wanted to go with something that's gonna have a little bit more power, and I chose this. So we're going with the Max Speeding Rods 1406 carburetor, and we're gonna go ahead and install this thing. All right guys, so we got this adapter set up. It's to go from the Quadrajet to this Max Speeding Rods carburetor, and we're just gonna go ahead and set this thing on, and then we'll go ahead and tighten it down. Alright guys, so we got this carburetor on, and the screws, the bolts might look a little bit short with the adapter, but the way I had to sit them in there, if you see with my finger, I can definitely bring it up, slide it up, and get the nut on there. You know, it's just the way it's sitting in there, but hopefully this will catch and I don't have to. Yep, it's catching. So yeah, the bolt is gonna come up. Once I tighten it down, you can see it's already towards the top of the nut, and I got it on hand tight. So we're just gonna go ahead and put these bolts in, and we'll put these bolts in, and to make this carburetor work with the factory manifold, I had to use this little 4-barrel carburetor adapter. It's going to space it out a little bit, and it's going to make the quadrajet style work with this square bore style carburetor. Alright guys, got this air filter for this thing. Let that sit there. And I'm just putting this on because I'm wrapping up for the day, and I want to close the carburetor up. Ain't no bugs or nothing crawling in there. There's other stuff I got to do, but we're just going to set that on there. Alright guys, so we got everything on. I got the Max Peeting Rods 1406 carburetor on. I got the Max Peeting Rods valve covers on. I got the engine painted the water pump. I got a lot done, and it's taking a while because everything is so dirty and greasy, and you know, I gotta clean all this stuff up. In the next video guys, I'm gonna be putting some headers on and hooking the exhaust up and firing this thing up. I need to cut the fuel line and get a fuel filter to run from the line to the carburetor. And I need to get a breather vent for the valve covers. But guys, this thing is looking great and it's coming along. I am super excited about that, guys. Got a lot done to this car, and I got a lot more that I gotta do to it, but we're getting there little by little. Big shout out to Max Peeting Rods. Those valve covers, the carburetor is gonna work great on this thing, and I'm super excited about it. That's it for this one, guys. On the next one, I'll install the headers, I'll clean it up, fire it up, get the fuel system connected, get the exhaust connected. We're gonna do little by little. We're gonna get some stuff done little by little on this truck, and I'm excited about it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at 79 Productions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.